Hi, hello, welcome to the next video in my series. We are now ready to move on to The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, which was on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Some people call it SNES. I think I always called it the SNES, because we called the Nintendo Entertainment System the NES. Who knows who's right? I'm probably wrong. I don't care. Um, just yell at me in the comments, whatever. Let's get started. I'm going to let the intro play and the story. This was a leap forward for the series at the time. It went back to the top-down action adventure type view of the original game, with the sort of open world motif. There's some gating in certain spots where you can't get to certain areas without certain special items. This took the special items idea from Zelda 2 and took it to a whole new level. Added a few pretty cool things that became mainstays throughout the series, like the hook shot and things of that nature. But we'll get to that later. It also introduced heart pieces rather than heart containers. I believe in this game it was 4 pieces of heart. Gave you a full heart container, and they're scattered all across the world. And yeah, so I don't want to go too deep into it. This is absolutely one of my favorite games of all time. I hope you enjoy watching this. It's just going to be a casual playthrough. I know there's 8 million of these on YouTube, but I'm more or less recording these for friends, for my son, anyone else who wants to check these out someday, and to get practice with recording and streaming and this and that nature. I meant to stream this first episode. I think I'm going to try and do that from now on, where when I kick off a new game, I will stream an hour or two of the first episode. But my scheduling just didn't allow that, so I'm just recording this and uploading it to YouTube. So anyway, yeah, let's go. Let me know what you think, and we'll go from there. I need to plug in my headset real quick so that I can actually hear the game. Good. All right, here we go. All right, let's go. There you can see, I don't know if that was Mode 7 scaling. I'm assuming it was. I think the Mode 7 chip was built into the Super Nintendo. Pretty sure it was built into the Nintendo, the system, and not added later. Princess Zelda all locked up. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright. Let's go. Alright. I've taken the liberty of creating a character already. I don't believe there's any trick in this game like you could add Zelda in the original and jump to the second quest, because there is no second quest. Spoilers. Help me. Please help me. I am a prisoner in the dungeon of the castle. My name is Zelda. The wizard Aghanim, I don't know if I pronounced that right, has done something to the other missing girls. Not only I remain. Aghanim has seized control of the castle and is now trying to open the 7 wise men's seal. I am in the dungeon of the castle. Please help me. Alright. Link, I'm going out for a while. I'll be back by morning. Don't leave the house. Okay. That's, your uncle. It doesn't really say that. It just, lets you assume you know who he is. You can pick up, certain things in this game. Now this is the lamp, which is pretty cool. It's the first item you get in the game. You can pick up jars, you can pick up bushes. As you can see, the graphics here are a lot better than they were in the original game. That's what jumping to the 16-bit era does for the Zelda series. You can get rain effects here. It's pretty neat. Always just such a gorgeous game. I mean, I think the only time Minish Cap was incredibly beautiful. I really love A Link Between Worlds because it comes back to this world map, to this world, and I have to look at the timeline again. I don't think it acts as a direct sequel to this of any shape or form, but it definitely comes back to this Hyrule, this world map. So I would think that yes, it is, you know, a sequel to this game. Yeah, I hear you. I know I'm coming. I want to clear out all these bushes first. I don't need to. I'm just wasting time, honestly. I should go. Oh, and later in the game you do get a bracelet that will let you pick up rocks. See, like I said, there are some barriers, there are some gates preventing you from getting to certain parts of the world. You can't just go anywhere when it first starts. Just kind of like the first game. There were some parts of the first game where if you didn't have the ladder, you couldn't cross a river, things of that nature. So it shouldn't be surprising. Link, I didn't want you involved in this. I told you not to leave the house. Take my sword and shield and listen. You can focus power in the blade. E button. Technique passed down by our people. Link, you can do it. Save the princess. Zelda is your... ... Alright. Now we have the sword. This is what he meant by powering up. You just do a spin move. And that's pretty much it at this point. That's Link's extent of his abilities. I don't recall if that Zelda is your ... question was ever answered as to what on earth he means. What he was going to say. Alright. Y button uses the item that you have selected. As you can see, you can pick a whole bunch of different items. Right now all you have is the lantern. And you can light torches or whatever the heck that is. Not so much a torches as like a basin, whatever. Alright, so these soldiers have been taken over by the wizard, so they will attack you. They're controlled by the wizard. Mind control. And here's one of the better musical themes in the series. I always love this theme. I won't say anything more because then I'll be spoiling things. I'll just hush. We'll get there eventually. Alright. Obviously I know where I'm going. I've played this game a few times. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to get to the basement. So I just look for the first set of steps that's going down. And a key. And the map. Press X, it brings up the map. You can change floors. Alright. In that respect, the game follows the traditions that the first game set up. You get a map, you get a compass, you get a special item in every dungeon. That's just the way it goes. Generally, the special item will help you beat the boss, and potentially I love when I just knock those guys off there. And potentially, it could be an item that's key for traversing the world to get to the next dungeon. So, it's kind of a requirement that you get those 3 items at every dungeon. Map, compass, special item. Just the way the game works. And it's the way the series worked for a while after this. Follow-up games didn't change that formula too much until A Link Between Worlds, actually. At which point, and I'll talk about the handheld games a little more openly than I will about the console games, because I don't want to spoil. Ah, there, boomerang. So I can pick another item now. There we go. I'll talk about the handheld games a little more than I will the console games, because I don't want to spoil the console games. I want you to see them or play them yourselves. You should play them. But the handheld games, I don't think I'm gonna get. Like, for example, on some of them, or maybe all of them, at least the 3DS, there's no video output. So unless I get a modded 3DS, I can't stream those games. So So anyway, Link Between Worlds, like I said, it comes back to this world, and one of the cool things it does is... I should have saved that heart. There you go. Oh, and there's a boss key, a big key, in every dungeon. Because there's always going to be a lock that the little keys can't open. And it's going, you'll see that it'll be the door to the boss's room. That's what that key will generally... Oh, and there's a big chest. That's where you get the special item. That's right. Alright, I'm getting ahead of myself. Link, listen carefully. The wizard is magically controlling all the soldiers in the castle. I fear the worst for my father. The wizard is an inhuman fiend with strong magical powers. Do you understand? Yes, I do. Alright, let's get out of here before the wizard notices. I know a secret path, but first, we have to go to the first floor. Let's go. Alright. Yeah, so Link Between Worlds. It took the idea of, map, compass, special item, boss, wash, rinse, repeat, and throw it on its head, because early in the game, there's a character that will allow you to trade one special item for another, and you can get any special item in the game at the very beginning. Anything you want. And that allowed you to go to any dungeon you wanted, in any order, and it completely, ooh, I should have, I think I could skip past a lot of that stuff. Yep. Still up, ladder, whatever it is. And that allowed you to go anywhere, any time, and it really freed up the world and made it feel more open than the games have felt in a long time, because they got really, I guess they got kind of linear after a while. It would guide you in the direction it wanted you to go, and you handled dungeons, in a linear fashion. And I think that the success and the reception of that game, of A Link Between Worlds, is what led them to push the envelope with Breath of the Wild. They saw that people liked that freedom, and they rewarded people with more freedom. Where Breath of the Wild, you can truly do whatever you want, whenever you want. There's no gates, there's nothing you can't do. You can go straight to the end boss. You can go straight to Ganon and fight him. He'll probably get you butt whipped, but you can do it. And turn on the lantern. You could sneak up here earlier and try and push on that, but it won't work unless you have Zelda with you. And light the candle so I can see a little bit better. That's good. Sometimes you have to light all the candles in a room to get a prize. I do not believe that is the case in here. Prize being a treasure chest or a key. The lights do go out after a while. So yeah, that was a nice thing about Link Between Worlds, is that it let you do whatever you wanted. But anyway, we're not playing that right now. Playing A Link to the Past, and we have to follow things a certain way. Back here. Alright. And you've already seen Keese and the snakes that come after you when you're on the same level. These are all enemies from the original game, just updated for the 16-bit era. Right, very close to Sanctuary. Getting very close. Like there's room up. Trying to get as many rupees as I can so that when I need to, I can buy whatever I want. Only one of them had a key. There we go. Let's go. And you can come back down here later. You can fall down a hole and bomb that cracked wall. See, that's what I was mentioning. I mentioned once or twice in the original Zelda about cracked walls. You can see there that that crack says, okay, I can bomb this wall. But I don't have any bombs, so I gotta come back later. Alright. And we are almost to Sanctuary. And notice she just says pull that lever over there. She doesn't say which lever. One of them will drop a lot more rats. And one of them will unlock the door. Pick the right one. I used to always forget and pick the left one. And you'd think they call it the Sanctuary, but it's just called Sanctuary, so... I don't know. Love how he just knows your name. You're in the kingdom where everybody knows your name. Yes, it was Link who helped me escape from the dungeon when I was captive. The wizard said, once I have finished with you, final one, the seal of the wise men will open. Link, you must not let the land of Hyrule fall into the wizard's clutches. If he releases the seal of the 7 wise men, evil power will overwhelm the land. Before that happens, before it's too late, destroy the wizard before he destroys all of Hyrule. You can do it. You can. I sense that a mighty evil force guides the wizard's actions and augments his magical power. The only weapon potent enough to defeat the wizard is the legendary Master Sword. It is said that the village elder is a descendant of one of the 7 wise men. Maybe he can tell you more. I will mark his house on your map, but watch your every move. I am certain that the castle soldiers will be looking for you now. I will hide Princess Zelda here. Do not worry. Seek the elder. Do you understand? Yes, I don't want to read all that again. Please. Alright. Out of the way. Move. Hey, first heart container. You do still get heart containers after every dungeon, and that technically counted as a dungeon. So, switch to the boomerang. Man, music is loud. Hope you can hear me. I'm going to be really mad if I check this recording. I checked my levels several times, and I'm pretty sure that I am above the music. But if I'm not, I'm going to be mad. I may do it over. I'm heading towards the village. Again, I keep forgetting that I know where I'm going, so there's no, like, exploration. But there, you can read the sign and see I'm on my way to Kakariko Village. And it's down here. Now you hear the, Elder is missing. The Master Sword, a mighty blade forged against those with evil hearts, is one of them. People say now that it's sleeping deep in the forest. Yes, look for the Elder. It must be somebody who knows where he is. And there's the iconic Kakariko Village theme music that they brought back in Ocarina, remixed it, and brought back in later games, remixed it. But that's where it started. And it's a hint for later, actually, that the leader of the gang of thieves' name is Blind. Oh man, I am going to forget. Okay, we gotta push one down. This one down. One over. One down. Down and down. Okay, now I can get that chest. That chest. That chest. And that chest. Got them all. Oh, there's a bombable wall. Once again. Yeah, so that was a hint for later in the game that the leader of the gang of thieves hated bright lights. We'll see that when we get there. 137 coins. Yes. You absolutely get that bottle. Bottles are nice. You can store potions in them. But what I always liked to do was store berries in them. And you have to watch out for the townspeople. They don't trust you right now. They think you kidnapped Zelda. They don't trust you, and they will report you to the soldiers. So, I think there's one or two of them that will talk to you, but I don't feel like figuring out which one it is. The lake swimming with Zora is at the source of the river, but it's hard to find. The treasure of Zora can turn people into fish. I'd love to see that. It's actually flippers, and it lets you swim in the water, which is nice. It's another new upgrade from previous games. Okay, this, I believe, is a bar. This guy's looking for a son who played the flute, who went looking for the golden power. The golden power is the Triforce. Wonder where he is and what he's doing. We can figure that out later. Guy's mumbling about a nice lady at a waterfall of wishing. You can enter in the bar from the back entrance and get that treasure chest, so I'm gonna do that. I gotta figure out, where's the sick kid? There's a kid where I can take, he'll give you his, that person just runs from you. Right. And it's another bottle. So now I have 2 bottles already. Oh, I forgot what I said. Yeah, what I like to do is, you have to get a net from the sick kid. I don't know where he is. Cuckoos with a bombable wall. Where is the sick kid with the thinking net? Shouldn't be that difficult. What is in here? Oh. He must be all the way down. It's not the overgrown lawn. Not the bar. Alright, he just marked on the map where Grandpa is. Okay. Grandpa is the elder. No, I don't need that. Am I too early in the game to get the net? That would stink. Maybe the kid's just not sick yet? Yeah. And now I have bombs. When you're in these rock dungeons, you can see there, it looked a little bit different. That's how you know where it's a bombable wall in a rock dungeon in a cave. A rock dungeon. Creating phrases here. Cave. And there's a piece of heart, and it is... It almost looks like it's only going to be 3 pieces of heart, but I thought it was 4. There we go. Yeah, I'm having a horrible memory. Alright. Where is it? I forget. Where is the bug catching kid? I hate looking things up when I'm playing a game. I know it's here. I want the damn net. Right here the whole time. Dummy. Cold from the evil air coming down off the mountain. Take the bug catching net. I will. Thank you. Alright. Cool. I can't believe it took that long to find that house. It was right next to it the whole time. Run away. Yes, yes, yes. Like I said, they still don't trust you, so I'm not even talking to that old lady whose house I just walked into. Because, I just don't feel like having a soldier come after me. Arrows. Cool. I don't have a bow to use them with, though. Sometimes it's just too obvious, and you don't really need a crack in the wall to know that you need to go in there. Like that building was just begging to be blown up. The nice thing is it replaces the bomb you used and gives you a few more. If you hold down the B button to charge, you can just cut right through the bushes all in a row like that. It's pretty neat. Alright, is there anything in here? That's right. Yeah, no, I don't need any of that stuff, thanks. Alright, now I think I am free to head back to... towards the east. To go find the Elder. I gotta come back for that. That book chilling on the top shelf there, just begging you to knock it off, but you don't have the ability to do so yet. Will soon. Yeah, I'm fighting with my quarreling with my younger brother. I sealed the door to his room. That's nice. Just, I'm just gonna build a wall here. I'll take care of that. Yes, it's open again. You should make up with your brother. No, he's not still angry. Go talk to him. Come on, kids. Get it together. Yeah! 9 seconds. It is 4 pieces of heart. Alright. Yeah, it's funny. The first couple times I did this, I didn't know that those 2 little dots on the screen there tell you that you can jump down from there. It's pretty neat. And that sign actually says something. If you have time to stop and read this sign, you need to go, go, go. Something like that. I just like collecting rupees when I can. Go to the goal immediately. Yes. Makes that much easier. Like I said, I'm just casually playing through here. I'm not doing 100%. I'm gonna grab all of the heart pieces and everything that I remember. But I'm not in the mood for playing that game right now. I think you guess which chest you want to use, and I think there could be a heart piece in there, heart container, but a heart piece. But I'm not gonna mess with that. Oh look, it's that guy's son. That's your first sign that something is not right in this world. Something just isn't right. And you hear the classic music now. I don't know, I think it was probably playing that when I left Sanctuary earlier, but I wasn't paying attention at the time. Probably started playing the minute the rain stopped. But yep, there's your classic overworld music. Alright. Go visit Sahasrara. Oh, that's right. You don't know his name yet. His name is Sahasrara, I believe. That's the elder's name. Fairy's Fountain. Good. Look, Dr. Ox. I am indeed Sahasrara, village elder and a descendant of the 7 wise men. Apparently I said something. Oh really? Link, I am surprised a young man like you is searching for the Sword of Evil's Bane. Not just anyone can use that weapon. Legends say only the hero has won the 3 pendants can wield the sword. Really want to find it? Yes. Can you retrieve the pendant of courage from the East Palace? Yes, I will, and he will give me a magical artifact. Yes, I will absolutely do that. Bombs. 50 rupees. 50 more rupees. I think you can go up to $9.99 in this game, unlike the $2.50 from the original game. It was like $2.45 or something? I don't know. Oh no. I think it was $2.50, but the blue ring was $2.45. I don't know. It's only been a couple weeks since I played it and I forget already. Sorry. Go away. Funny, even the statues are upgraded versions of their Zelda 1 counterparts. I thought there was a... Guess not. Can't remember if there's... Aw, man, I didn't mean to go back to his house. thought there was a heart container somewhere around here, but I'll find that later. Heart piece, right? I'll find that later. Let's just go and try and get the dungeon done real quick. And let's go into the East Palace. And your first taste of dungeon music. Actual palace music. Nope. I want to see what's on the left side. Is there anything over here? No. Uh-oh, watch out. Ah. 100 rupees. Rich. Whoa! Out of the way. Coming through. Coming through. Let me through. Thank you. I don't have any keys yet, so... this way. I just had a right channel, left channel with the audio. That's interesting. I wonder if that's the fact I'm playing on the Wii or... oh, maybe it's just in stereo and I didn't realize it. I'm gonna be mad if that causes problems for listeners who like to listen with one earpiece out. Sorry, guys. So Hasrala can talk to you through these tiles. Here's a hint. You can use the treasure hidden in this palace to defeat armored foes. Yes. That would be the bow with arrows. The green ones you can kill, and there you see there's the big key. If you see a big jar, whatever that is, you can fall down there. Ah, I was gonna say, why do I only have one jar? Panicked for a second, I forgot they have it in a sub-menu. So this is what I was saying earlier, if you capture a fairy with the bug catching net. Oops. You can release it. Or, if you have a fairy in the jar, when you die, the fairy will automatically pop out of the jar and revive you. Which is really neat. It's a, I generally don't truly die much in these games, like truly die and stay dead, because I almost always have 4 fairies. You can get up to 4 bottles. Really? Does it really take that many hits with the sword? Goodness gracious. Give me the bow already! I almost always have, and yes, you can get up to 4 bottles. I almost always have 4 bottles full of fairies. So that I don't die. Go through there. Alright, got the key. I can leave here now. Just want to escape them. That maybe I can find a place to give me some hearts, please, so I don't have to use a fairy already. That's alright, I can just go back and get another. Ah! Now you get to see it in action. Here comes a fairy. Perfect. Alright. Alright, wake this one up and the big key appears. Good, good, good. Alright. Now you can open up the big chest. And grab the arrows. Go away! My goodness. Oh, it's brutal. Alright. Let's go through the big key door. Let's see where the boss is. I'm not gonna waste my arrows on the green ones. There are red ones that you can't hit with your sword or take. Yeah, don't mind if I do. I will take all of them. Perfect. Going upstairs. An awful lot of moving along before we actually get to the boss. Alrighty. Open that door. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. This doormat, so to speak, is what indicates you are about to fight the boss. You're literally one room away. I wonder if the audio issues are just... because it can't make up its mind whether it wants to go... Oops. Good thing I got 2 fairies. I wasted a ton of arrows there. There we go. Art piece. And the first pendant. Alright, I'm gonna go back to Sahasrah's house and wrap up this episode. You won the Pendant of Courage. Take it to Sahasrah. 2 pendants remain. And it warps you outside the dungeon, which is nice, obviously. Just like the first game. And let's go. Alright. Yes, I got the Pendant of Courage. Tell me more of the legend. 3 or 4 generations ago, an order of knights protected the royalty of the Hylia. These knights of Hyrule were also guardians of the Pendant of Courage. Unfortunately, most of them were destroyed in the Great War against evil that took place when the 7 wise men created their seal. Among the descendants of the Knights of Hyrule, a hero must appear. I see. Link, I believe you. You should get the remaining pendants and carry this with you. This is a treasure passed down by the families of the wise men. I want you to have it. These are the Pegasus shoes. I think they changed them to Pegasus boots later on. You can execute a devastating dash attack. Helpful item is hidden on in the cave on the east side of Lake Hylia. Get it. I will show you what the Pegasus boots do. If you hold down the A button, you dash, which is really cool for traversing the world pretty quickly. Now, I bet there's probably been tests where, because of that wind-up speed, people will probably say, well, it's faster to just go, but I don't know. I'm not so sure. So yeah. So that's that. I'm going to stop it there and say thank you for watching. And please check me out next time. Please like this video if you like it. I'll probably try to split it into dungeons like I did with Zelda 2. I think that's a little more easy to swallow. Half hour, 45-minute episode, rather than put a few hours of dungeons 1 through 6 or whatever it was I did for the first game. Check me out here. Please subscribe, like my videos if you like them, comment if you don't like them and tell me why. Follow me on Twitch to get notifications for when I go live. Check out Legacy Gamescast on Friday nights at 11:30 Eastern. That's about it. Thanks. Check me out next time. Bye.